So, good afternoon and welcome to the Show Me Jeff YouTube channel. My name is Jeff, and today's topic is why did I choose Mailbox Money? Well, was looking on Facebook not too long ago, and I came across an ad for an ebook this ad really intrigued me. It was for making money using butt ugly postcards, and it was an income system that basically said that you could make a lot of money using these butt ugly postcards, and you could sell using affiliate offers, and that the response rate was much higher, and that this person who was promoting this course did very well. So the ebook itself was $10. So I had purchased this ebook, and it had a lot of great information in it. I was really impressed. And, of course, the ebook was a lead into a more expensive course that was $2,000. So I didn't feel like I wanted to spend $2,000 on this. I felt that the information that the person who created the content provided was good in the book. So I got the $10. I got my money's worth, I feel, for the $10. Um, and the way he was doing it was basically he was promoting affiliate offers and using these postcards to promote affiliate offers. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to pay 2 grand for this because I've bought a lot of courses before, and I have spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on courses, and I'm not going to be buying anything unless I'm like absolutely sure. And this course also didn't have any kind of a guarantee or anything attached to it. So, not to say that that it didn't live up to its promises and all that, but I just don't want to spend any more money on courses. I've got courses right now that I haven't even finished. So I just went on YouTube and I said, look, I like the idea of the direct marketing. He really sold me on the fact that in this day and age in 2025, it is getting harder and harder to market to people using just email and Facebook ads and Google AdWords and other YouTube video ads. These it's getting more and more expensive to advertise on these online platforms, and email is so saturated. I mean, I personally get several hundred emails. There's no possible way I can read all of my emails. I wind up archiving everything, or it just never gets read, and it's a very like picky and choosy. And I spend about an hour a day going through emails, and I can't possibly even scratch the surface of what I'm getting. So email is not as effective as it used to be. Back in the year 2000, I had an email list of 7,000 actual people reading my emails. And a long story, which I won't go into here, but I let that autoresponder go, and that was a big mistake. Um, I won't go into the situation why I did that. I had good reason to do that. I let it go, and I regret letting it go. But when I did have it, I could send any type of affiliate offer, put it in there, and I was going to get a couple of sales, absolutely, from that autoresponder. Because that's those back in 2000, the early 2000s, people would read the emails, and the regulations weren't as tight then as they are now. Now everything is like you get a couple spam complaints, whether it's justified or not, you could be out of business. And I do have some legitimate safe lists, mailing list system like My Lead Gen Secret that I use, and I've got almost 500,000 people that I'm able to email every single day, and I only get a few responses from that. Now it's still great, it's still good, it's still valuable to have that service, but I'm just saying it's like the system is sending out almost 500,000 emails a day on my behalf, and the response rate is very, very low in percentage wise. How it converts and the response rate. So direct mail, it's getting more and more expensive to mail. Postage is gone up, and fewer people are using direct mail. Which when you look at the philosophies like Warren Buffett, when everybody's brave, you need to be fearful. When everybody's afraid, then you need to be brave. Something along that. Like when other people are zigging, then you need to zag. So just my opinion is that it's true. And one of the things that the concepts that this author of this ebook had written was that physical mail is a tangible thing. When people get mail, especially when it doesn't look like mail, when it's either a postcard or it's an actual letter addressed to a recipient, chances are you have a very high probability that that stuff gets read. Now, there's some obvious things, obvious mail that comes to me. I'm talking postal mail, not email, but postal mail that comes to me, and if it's for like a rate reduction, they want me to refinance a mortgage, or they want a car warranty. I'm not interested in those type of offers. But when I get something in the mail that is a money making opportunity or something, I take a look at it. Now it might still go into the recycle bin, but I look at it. I at least take a look at it. And that's far more than what I can say with email. Because like I said, most of the email, I don't look at it. Maybe I read 10% of my emails that I get, if that, and it takes me an hour to do that. And I get hundreds of emails per day. But people look at emails. Excuse me. People look at their postal mail. They they look at their postal mail and they have to do something with it. They usually either open it or it goes in the recycle bin. And even with a good response rate, we're still not going to, most people are not going to be interested. Here's where mailbox money is different. Let me go back and tell you the reason why I chose mailbox money. I bought this book. I liked the book, but I wasn't willing to invest $2,000 in that author's course. I liked the $9.95 book, or the whatever. I think it was $10. And I said, well, this is really good information that this person had. So I'm going to do some YouTube search on direct mail marketing. And that's where I ran into a gentleman by the name of Russ. Now, Russ was, first of all, there was a couple great things that I really liked what Russ was doing. So Russ was promoting himself. He was promoting himself and he was branding himself, as opposed to like saying, hey, I'm an XYZ company, or I'm doing this company. He's like, no, I've got this website that has his name, his brandable website, just like I have mine, like I created Show Me Jeff. I'm promoting me. That's the I think the biggest lesson is that, rather than promote like I'm in this company or I'm in that company, I'm in Mailbox, I'm in American Bill Money, or I'm in Cash Systems Unlimited, or I'm in Sparky AI. No, rather than say those things, I am promoting myself, and I'm asking people to join me and be on my be on my mailing list, and follow me, and I'm branding myself. So that's the first thing that Mr. Russ was doing, was that he was branding himself. And the second thing is he had a link tree, and the link tree had several different offers. So his primary offers are having to do with direct mail, and they complement each other. The cash system building unlimited. I always get it mixed up. It's the cash systems and American Bill Money, and they really complement each other. One is like a one-time arrangement, and the other one is a subscription where you're getting like an auto ship. You're getting, you can cancel it anytime, but it's like an auto ship. You pay, a set fee every month, and you're getting leads every single month. And you're with the cash systems is a one-time fee, and then when you want to re-up and you want to reorder again, then it's very simple to do that. So the mailbox money, the people that you're marketing to are people who buy money making programs and opportunities. They're people who invest in money making education. They're in the entrepreneur, the make money space. So they're buyers. You are buying from these companies. You're buying leads of people who have already expressed interest or have already purchased money making programs in the past. So there's a very high likelihood they don't just open up the phone book and you're just going to send something to one of the 97% of the people who are not interested, that are just, are committed to a job, or they don't believe in themselves. We're looking for the people who are like us, the 3%, the 3% who are like, I want to have a great lifestyle, and I'm a go-getter, and I'm an action taker, and I want to make money. So it's a great system because they got it all figured out. They provide the materials, they provide the leads, right? They provide the order fulfillment, right? They have websites and they have telephone numbers for people to contact them, and they will help you close the sales, right? People who are on the fence, they're going to be texting them and emailing them and calling them until they opt out or they join, right? And that's what I really like. And then the only real part, that you have to do is you have to mail the letters or the postcards. Now, if you want to take it a step further, you can go ahead, instead of just mailing out a postcard, you can take like two of those postcards, then have a business card and a letter, put it in a number 10 envelope, and mail that off and brand yourself. And then tell people, hey, go to my website to join the Mailbox Money. Oh, and by the way, whatever other opportunities you're in there, you can throw those other opportunities in there as well. And what Russ tells me is that some people join all of his opportunities. Some people say, I want to do every single thing that you're doing. You don't have to, but that's an option for you to do that. So Mailbox Money is where it's at. This is a system that's been making people 5, 6, and even 7 figures. Is that typical? No. Those are people who are really doing this all the time, and they've leveled up, and they just keep on mailing and mailing and mailing, right? Is it guaranteed? No. If you need a guarantee, then you need to go find yourself a job, because a job will pay you what they promise to pay you for spending that amount of time at the job, right? But if you really want to be successful and you have to take risks. You have to take calculated risks, and you have to be able to be willing to afford to lose, right? It's just part of how this system works, right? I believe in my heart that it's going to win. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I really believe, after looking at all of the information, that this is a winning system, and I'm willing to commit, a number of months and consistently mail before giving up. So you got to set that quick goal. You got to set that goal where, okay, how much time and how much money am I going to let this run for before I declare whether it works for me or whether it doesn't. And you have to set realistic goals. There are people who get involved, they mail one time and they don't see any results, and it's like, it doesn't work. You can't do that, because as I've said in previous videos, there are people who take the mail. They go out to the mailbox and they get your postcards and they put them on the refrigerator, and it sits there for 6 months. And one day they wake up and you say, you know what? I'm tired. I can't stand my boss. I can't stand the pressure. I can't stand not being able to give my kids birthday presents and Christmas presents or whatever else they need. And I'm willing to go ahead and give this a whirl. It's time. And that might not, they're not going to sometimes it just doesn't happen where, as soon as it reaches them in their mailbox that, oh my God, there's a postcard, I got to send this right in. Usually doesn't happen like that. Sometimes it does, But other times it's like, okay, this looks interesting. I'm just going to set this to the side. There's other things going on, um, but everybody has a moment. All the people who are on the lists have requested information or more likely have purchased money making opportunities and programs. That's why they're on the list, right? So they're buyers of this kind of content, and you're just there, just this is the type of content that they buy. It's like if that's why Google is a billion dollar company. It's because they provide advertising to people who are searching. Like if somebody needs a lawyer, and they type in a lawyer, you know, Orlando, Florida, or people who are advertising Orlando-based lawyers are going to have these AdWords accounts, and they're going to pay a lot, maybe even per click. Another example, one thing I do know is like there were these traveling nurses. Um, I took a course on AdWords a long time ago. These traveling nurses, these firms, because traveling nurses at one point they said they were really, you know, um, hurting for traveling nurses, and there was like a finder's fee, and it's like a person who became a traveling nurse, they could have like a really big finder's fee, like $500 or $1,000, or something like that, some kind of big referral fee for a traveling nurse. So if you set up an AdWords account, there were people who were paying $5 to $10 a click, not a sign up, just a click. If somebody clicks on the ad, like when a person's like traveling nurses jobs or something like that, they click on that link, and they're paying $5 to $10 for that click, because when a person does sign up, it's just a math. It just becomes a math issue. It's like they're willing to spend that much money to get the right people who are interested, who have I'm in a buying frame of mind. I need an attorney in Orlando that specializes in real estate contracts, and lo and behold, that will come up as an advertisement for this particular firm, and they might pay a few dollars, like these accident attorneys and stuff. These accident attorneys, they spend all these this money for these billboards and all over the place, but they also do it online too, and they're willing to spend a lot of money because it could be millions of dollars to that law firm if they get the right case, right? If they get the right particular case, and that all comes down to being able to send the offer to the right people at the right time. And a lot of times with direct mail, I'm just saying that it's the right clientele, it's the right people, but sometimes the timing isn't exactly right, and then they need to go ahead and they put it on the refrigerator, or they set it down by their desk, and then life gets in the way and they forget about it, and then one day they come across the card again, and like, you know what, now is the time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take advantage of this. I'm going to go ahead and find out more information about this. And Russ has told me that it's happened where it's been like many months that he mailed to this person, and then they just decide, you know what, I'm going to go and check it out. They go to the website, they call the number, they sign up. And that's how it is. So that's why I chose Mailbox Money. It's a great system. It works for other people. I don't see why it's not going to work for me, and I don't see why it can't work for you. You just have to be consistent, and you have to set realistic expectations, realistic goals, and give it a fair chance. And you got to, like I said, it's action takers, it's consistency, and developing successful habits, and be willing to learn. So I'm now going to go ahead and give you a tour of my Show Me Jeff back office. Please stay tuned. Thanks.
Show Me Jeff. Calm, where ordinary people are launching extraordinary income streams every day. I'm Jeff, and today I'm giving you a full tour of 6 powerful home-based business opportunities that you can start right now. These are real, time-tested programs that offer real support, and some even run almost completely hands-free. Let's jump in. First up is Cash Building System Unlimited, CBSU. This is a fully done-for-you direct mail system. You get the postcards, the leads, and the support. The company handles all the selling, follow-up, even takes calls and answers questions for your prospects. The owner is accessible. The program has been around for years, and there are people earning 6, even 7 figures mailing consistently. No guarantees, of course, but if you go all in and mail regularly, this can be a powerful income stream. Best part? It's a one-time payment to get started. Second, American Bill Money, another solid direct mail opportunity. But this one provides residual income through a monthly subscription model. Like CBSU, they handle the heavy lifting, selling, follow-up, and customer service are all done for you. ABM has been in business since 2003, which is rare in this space. And again, real people are earning life-changing income by sticking with the program and mailing consistently. It's not a magic button, but it's a real system that works when you do. Third is Send It Academy. This one is personal for me. This is a system that taught me how to send short letters to billion-dollar corporations. No kidding, last year, I made $17,000 without telling a soul, just by sending letters in my spare time. No talking, no posting, no social media. Just a simple, duplicatable system. The training is clear, the strategy is smart, and the results are real. If you're looking for something quiet, simple, and scalable, Send It Academy delivers. Fourth is the AmeriPlan business opportunity. AmeriPlan has been around for 33 years, and they offer something almost everyone needs, a powerful discount health plan. For just $39.95 per month, members get discount on health, dental, vision, prescriptions, and more, often saving between 40 to 80% over regular costs. No license is required, and it's only $20 to get started. They've paid out millions in commissions, and the product practically sells itself once people see how much they can save. Fifth up is Sparky AI. This is next-level automation. Sparky AI is a done-for-you AI solution that acts like your personal digital sales assistant. It promotes itself, your 3 core companies, and up to 2 others. It follows up, closes sales, and even calls your leads. Yes, it actually makes phone calls. If you want to plug into something that works behind the scenes while you focus on other things, Sparky AI is a smart pick. And last but definitely not least, the Home Business Academy. HBA has built an extremely loyal following, and for good reason. They offer powerful educational products, community support, and one of the most affordable, effective funnel builders in the industry. If you're looking to learn how to truly master affiliate marketing and build a long-term brand online, HBA gives you the tools, the training, and the tribe. So there you have it, 6 incredible opportunities, all in one place at ShowMeJeff.com. Whether you're looking for simple mail-based income, a plug-and-play AI system, or digital marketing mastery, there's something here for everyone. Start with one or stack a few. These programs are made to complement each other. Head over to ShowMeJeff.com now. Explore each option and take the first step toward the freedom you've been looking for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have questions about any of these programs. I'm here to help and share what's working. Let's get to work and build something amazing together.